Hey, everybody, it's Robert Flores. Welcome to the show.
Hey fans, a reminder to stop by. A reminder to those fans sitting.
This one driven deep center field.
Hey, plays at one now.
Out on the tag. I had no idea that the Hall of Fame was waiting for me.
It has been for me a long and winding road. 23 years ago, I never dreamed that this high honor would come to me.
How does one describe the birth of a dream as it takes shape in a young boy's heart? And how does one express the indescribable feeling of finally reaching this summit that so many others have struggled to obtain?
What a double play by Ozzie Smith! Oh, mercy!
Every journey has a beginning, a road built on heartbreak and hope. A road that takes you to bigger stages, bigger games, under brighter lights. Your name is called, with a new path ahead. One that leads away from home and towards a dream. The road twists, it turns, it tests, it dares you to quit. But sometimes, it leads somewhere special. The highs that make your heart race, the lows that make you wonder if you belong. Injuries, slumps, comebacks, and moments that will live forever. Every step, every setback, every triumph, every swing, every throw, every inning, every mile. Where will your road take you?
It's time for high school baseball on the show. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm Ben Gelman, and I'm excited to be with you for a matchup that looks like it'll be critical for position in the upcoming state championship playoffs. We are just about ready for baseball. And on the mound in this one, Ace Best, the ace of the staff, ready to go. Big opportunity here to impress the college and pro brass. A lot of work still to do, though, as she enters the home stretch of her senior season. Could earn herself an invite to the MLB Draft Combine, with scouts eyeing her as a potential top 5 round pick.
Ball, that's down.
Fastball for a strike.
Hey, nobody away.
Swung on and missed. Struck him out. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second.
That's a great spot for that heater to the glove side. Tight in on the hands of the hitter, and he was all kinds of tied up. Couldn't do anything with it. Nice pitching. Now it's the second baseman, Tom Trevino. Switch hitter, batting righty against the lefty on the mound. Here's a pop-up. Morales gets under it. And quickly, 2 away. Well, he got a lollipop of a breaking ball, but he couldn't quite get the swing just right. That's what caused the pop-up. Bases are empty with 2 away. Johnny Downs now at the plate. And that'll do it. Second inning set to start, and now the shortstop, Jeff Marquez. Swinging a high fly ball out to left. 1 down. 1 out and the bases are empty. And now the first baseman, Devin Robles.
Here, what?
No score here in the second inning. Pops this one up.
Yeah,
Weber in position.
You got it.
Gets there. Got it.
Batting sixth, the designated
And now the
hitter,
DH, Jose Barrero. Outfield pretty shallow here. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. 2 outs, bases empty. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Rapid fire work on the mound. She's keeping these batters on their toes. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Midway in the second, no score yet. All set for the start of this inning. Ace Best, ready to go again. This stretch of the season means a little extra as she's trying to play her way into an MLB Draft Combine invite. Her performance in outings like today's could go a long way toward making that happen. Got to 0-2 on 2 consecutive sliders, and now she can go a number of ways to finish this hitter off. This one to right, and it's foul. And here's the 0-2. Pop-up, foul on the right side. And there's one down.
batting 8, catcher, Roman Winchester.
Bases empty, 1 away. Roman Winchester, the next to hit. Bounced up the middle. Weber, 2 away.
Batting 9th, left fielder, Jake Piper.
Now the left fielder, Jake Piper.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Swing and a slow roller. Collects it. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single. To the top of the order we go. Now at the dish, Jack McRae. Late with the swing there. We're here in the top half of the third. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 runner left aboard, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back to Bird's Eye Field. On to the next inning. Now, Tom Trevino. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he grounds it to the right side. Weber. That's the first out.
Up next for the Stars, the right fielder, number 33.
Bases
Johnny
empty,
Downs.
1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Johnny Downs.
Ball.
We're in the 4th inning, no score. The lefty readies. Here's the 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 1-2 offering. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Jeff Marquez.
2 down now, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jeff Marquez. Flied to left the first time.
Nope, that's
and
low,
the
that's a
slider
ball.
just misses. In for a strike. And the count even, 1-1. Blooper to right.
All you, all you.
And that is out number 3. They go down in order. We're ready for the 5th inning. Ace Best, ready to go. She'll have a big decision to make soon, college or the pros. I caught up with her pregame, and she told me she's focused on finishing the season strong and carrying this team into the playoffs. That was a hanging slider, and he got a great look at it. Might be the most hittable pitch he'll get in this AB. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. hoping to put the tying run aboard. Swings and misses. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. Next up, the designated hitter, Jose Barrero. Struck out swinging the first time. That one's in there. Strike 1.
One down, one down.
Swings through it.
Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself.
Got the batter swinging. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th.
For the Stars, third baseman number 24, Freya Bird.
So 2 out. Here's the third baseman,
Hey,
Freya
Plays
Bird.
at 1 now.
Fly to right the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Pop-up foul on the right side.
Got room.
And that's the end of the inning. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings.
Now pitching.
We're back,
Luis
and they make a
Perez.
change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Bess, tossed 5 shutout frames for him. I liked a lot of what we saw from her in this one. She put them in a position to win, and they took advantage. Welcome to High School Baseball on the Show. I'm Ben Gelman, glad to be with you on Senior Day. Scouts from some of the top college teams in the country are here, evaluating prospects who can raise any program's ceiling. But today's also a chance for all of us to see these upperclassmen play their last regular season game and celebrate their high school careers before the next stage in front of their beloved hometown fans. We are just about ready for baseball. And today's starting pitcher, Ace Best, will get the ball in this one, a premier prep pitcher who has generated a lot of attention from scouts and college recruiters this spring. Senior Day is yet another pressure-packed opportunity to showcase her skills in front of this home crowd. That's a slider for a strike. That slider really locked the hitter up. Nice job on the mound to tunnel it well and make the decision hard. Swings and misses, struck him out. Maya Newby getting ready to hit. That's a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Gotta stay back and track that left-on-left breaking ball or you'll struggle with it. Out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away. So digging in, Brendan Peck.
Hey, stay aggressive up there.
Foul ball there. Pop-up, foul on the right side. Rakeen under it. Gets there, got it.
Batting fourth, catcher, Terrence Stevenson.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Terrence Stevenson. Right through there for a strike. Newby, the runner at first, with 2 out. Nice eye right there.
That's a ball.
Hey, 2-way now.
On the ground. That one will find its way through. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs.
Batting fifth.
Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. And that's a strikeout looking. And that ends the inning. That's a true competitor out there on the mound as we see the emotion there. Great job to get out of the jam. Top of the second, and here is Leo Hudson. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
Be aggressive.
And a big swing and a miss.
And nobody away.
That's a strikeout looking. And quickly one away in the second
Batting
inning.
seventh, center
Efficient
fielder,
work on the mound there.
James Shapiro.
So up next, James
Get this guy out of
Shapiro.
here. Hey, 1 down.
0-1, here's the pitch. A little out front there, swings through it. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. A bit unusual to see him swing so early. Typically uses the whole field, but a little jumpy in this spot. 2 away here, nobody on. And now it's going to be Grant Dubois. Comes up empty, strike 2. Not sure what was discussed in the hitters meeting before this game. They're swinging at just about anything. Swings and misses, struck him out. An immaculate inning. Who needs a defense behind you? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. A command performance for her. Welcome back, folks, and just a reminder that this is a 7-inning game here at the high school level. And that's a strike.
Get him out of there.
And it's strike 2. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. Got the batter looking for the K. They get the leadoff batter here in the third.
Austin.
To the top of the order we go. Next to hit, Austin Goral. Struck out swinging the first time. 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Maya Newby. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Come on, mow him down.
Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. They go down in order. Welcome back to Bird's Eye Field. On to the next inning. At the plate, Brendan Peck.
Hey, stay aggressive up there.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. To third, Rosales. Fires over to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Bulldogs, catcher, Terrence Stevenson.
1 out and the bases are empty. And here's the catcher, Terrence Stevenson. Single to right the first time at the plate in this one. On 0-1, the delivery. That clips the corner. She's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive her success. Really putting the ball where she wants it to go. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. And now 2 away. Well, he got a lollipop of a breaking ball, but he couldn't quite get the swing just right. That's what caused the pop-up. 2 down now. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Sam Smith, caught looking the first time up. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. They're set down in order.
Now pitching, Luis.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Luis Perez. Coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. 3-2, the final score. A 1-run extra inning win. For our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gilman. Thanks for tuning in. The regular season is in the books, but for a select few teams, the season continues. The high school playoffs have arrived. Hey everybody, I'm Ben Gelman, and I'm honored to be on the call for this one. This first postseason game is a chance for these teams to extend their championship hopes one more day and for these young prospects to showcase their skills. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a speed threat, Curtis Blanton. And swing and miss.
Nobody here, nobody.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
Got him. And a quick out, number one. Efficient work on the mound there. Nobody on with one out. And the next batter, Darius Hurst.
Be aggressive.
Swings through that one for a strike two. What confidence to go back-to-back with those sliders. And now the hitter's in an 0-2 count without a clue what's coming next. And she delivers. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Two gone as the home first is moving along pretty quick. That last slider ran right into the heart of the zone, and it could have gotten whacked over the wall. Instead, he was out in front. Here's the center fielder, Scott Hutchins.
Hey, plays at one now.
Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. Two quick strikeouts to start the game for this lineup. They may need swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nice job out there as she gets him 1-2-3. One inning. Bottom of the inning, Ace Best. Ready to go again. She's created a lot of buzz this season. Projected to go in the first 5 rounds of the upcoming MLB draft. Getting another opportunity today in the playoffs to show scouts she has what it takes to excel at the next level.
Third base.
That's doing the job right there. Whenever you lead off an inning, you're focused on getting on base and setting up your teammates to drive you in. Now up, William Miller. And there's one away.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Donald Barrero.
So up next, Donald Barrero.
Calm down.
Pitch is in there. Strike one. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy double play. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. One hit in the inning, but that's all they got. We're at the end of 2. We're all tied, 0-0. As we go to the last of the third. And now the right fielder, Fred Alfiller. That one finds the zone. And it's 0-1.
No outs.
Way out front for strike two.
Show him who's boss. You got this.
Swing and a miss. That's a K. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. A bit unusual to see him swing so early. Typically uses the whole field, but a little jumpy in this spot. One out and the bases are empty. Armando Mejia will hit next.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. Brackeen takes it to first. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third.
Batting ninth, designated hitter, Vince Stoitz.
Vince Stoitz, the next to hit.
Infield plays at one here.
Huh.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Once again, she's ahead 0-2, and she's got the power in this at bat. Close, doesn't get the call. And it's a pop-up.
Wall.
And that's that. They go down 1-2-3. Welcome back to Pine Grove Park. Bottom of the fourth, Ace Best, ready to go. She's in an enviable spot with the choice to either head to college or sign professionally after the draft. But for now, all that matters is pitching her team deep into the postseason with a chance to win it all. Late with the swing there. Way too cavalier an approach from this lineup. They seem to be swinging at everything. Battling here, fouls it away. Ground ball to second. Weber. One gone.
Up next for the Bobcats, second baseman, Darius Hurst.
Bases empty, one away. Darius Hurst now at the plate. Struck out swinging in the first AB. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground.
Fence.
And a couple of quick outs. That was the one he wanted, but a little early on the swing. When that happens, if your front side flies open, you're likely to get too far under it like he did there. So digging in, Scott Hutchins went down on strikes the first time through. Chop to third, Rosales. There with plenty of time, inning over. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back to Pine Grove Park. Leading off, Luis Bautista.
Hey, no one down here.
0-2, waves at that one. And he grounds it to the right side. Whips it to first in time. And there's one away.
Up next for the Bobcats,
So
third
up
baseman,
next, William Miller. Popped out the first time. Home team down by one. Bottom half of the fifth. Right through there for a strike. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. The tying run is aboard.
Up next for the Bobcats.
And now the first baseman, Donald Guerrero. 0 for 1. That's in there. Strike one. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs.
One down.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Come on, big shooter.
Lifted in the air to left. 2 down.
Up next for the Bobcats, right fielder, Fred Alfiler.
Now it's the right fielder, Fred Alfiler. Struck out swinging the first time. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Play made, that ends the inning. Continues to...
Pitching for the Eagles.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Luis Perez. Into the game with the bases empty. Best tossed 5 shutout frames for him. I liked a lot of what we saw from her in this one. She put them in a position to win, and they took advantage. The high school state championship has arrived here on the show. I'm Ben Gelman, glad to be with you. After months of hard work, dedication, and unforgettable moments, it all comes down to this, with hardware and eternal bragging rights on the line. For these young prospects, it's one last chance to prove that they can perform at an elite level on the biggest stage. To the bottom of the first we go.
Leading off
and
this
now the
afternoon,
center fielder, Jack McCray.
Jack McCray.
Keep pounding that zone.
That one finds the zone. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Got to 0-2 on 2 consecutive sliders, and now she can go a number of ways to finish this hitter off. And the 1-2.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting second. Second baseman, Tom Trevino.
Bases empty, one away. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Tom Trevino.
High.
Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Set down on strikes. 2 gone as the home first is
Batting
moving
third,
along pretty quick.
Right fielder,
Got a slider in the
Johnny
heart of the
Downs.
zone, but he couldn't pull the trigger on it. Bit of a break for the pitcher. 2 away here, nobody on.
Hey,
Stepping
plays out
in,
one right
Johnny
here.
Downs.
Get him out of there.
And swing and a miss. 2 quick strikeouts to start the game for this lineup. They may need to start attacking the first hittable pitch they see. On the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 inning in the book. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeff Marquez. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. And Brookean, there's one. Double play. That is outstanding defense.
Batting sixth.
That's a very
Designated
difficult
hitter,
double play to
Jose
turn,
Ferrero.
especially because the first baseman has to display exceptional footwork. The infielders did a really nice job there. So digging in, Jose
Hey, plays
Ferrero.
at one now.
That one in for a strike. 0-1. 2 down and
Be
nobody
aggressive.
aboard. Bottom half of the second inning. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. 3rd out. They go down quietly here. As we go to the last of the 3rd, Ace Best will be facing a tough decision that very few high school seniors get to make. Take the college route with a chance to live out her CWS dreams or go straight to the pros. She has the talent to do it all. The 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Throw your best pitch. Best pitch right here.
Swings and misses. They get the leadoff batter here in the 3rd.
Batting eighth.
A bit
catcher,
unusual to see her
Roman
swing so
Winchester.
early. Typically uses the whole field, but a little jumpy in this spot. Nobody on with 1 out. And here's the catcher,
this guy outta
Roman
here.
Winchester.
Ha.
Still scoreless in the bottom half of the
Hey,
3rd.
we got one here.
Strike 2. Now a chopper out in front of home. Throw to first in time. And the next batter, Jake Piper.
Plays at one now.
Out to short, Wong. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. They're set. Welcome back to Stellar Sports Complex. Bottom of the
aggressive
inning.
up there.
Here's the center fielder, Jack McRae. With her teammates driving in a pair, she wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. One gone leading off the fourth. And she just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Bases empty, one away. Tom Trevino digs in now. First at bat was a strikeout. Grounder left side. Nice grab. Throws to first. In the dirt. Great pick. Out. What a play.
Up next for the Stars, right fielder number 33, Johnny Downs.
Johnny Downs, the next to hit. 0 for 1, grounded out to first the last time. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. 2 down and nobody aboard. To the right side. There with plenty of time. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. And now, Jeff Marquez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. To the right side, Rakeen steps on first for the out. Bases empty, 1 away. Devin Robles will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. 2 away.
Up next for the Stars, the designated hitter number 4, Jose Ferrero.
Next is the designated hitter, Jose Ferrero. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. 0-1 now. That one to first. Rakeen. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. 5 innings down, the Eagles on top here, 3-0.
Pitching for the Eagles.
Bess with a solid game on the mound, enough to lift her team to the state title. What a way to go out in her senior season. She showed the scouts and college coaches on hand that she has that competitive fire to do what it takes to finish the deal. I'm looking forward to seeing what she can do at the next level. A new arm into the game, the righty, Fernando Rocha. The bases are loaded, so no time to settle into this one.
The road to Major League Baseball dreams makes a stop here at the MLB Draft Combine, live from Phoenix, Arizona, home of the Arizona Diamondbacks. With Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Jessica, we have a young pitcher here, and now she has a chance to perform in front of the pro scouts. What are you most looking forward to?
Well, first of all, how cool is it that she's able to perform on this stage at a major league park? Plus, she's representing for so many girls that are watching at home, being able to showcase it for them.
Now, this is a pressure-packed environment. You were a player that were able to thrive under pressure. How does this pitcher block it out and perform?
She's earned it, Robert. And when you think about the fact that she's gotten to this level for a reason, she's got to embrace that pressure and just own it, not try to be like everyone else, and own her own skills.
All right, let's go down on the field for more. Well, it's time to see how these pitchers fare, Jessica.
Well, body movement is the first thing that scouts are going to be looking for. That balance, rhythm, and timing within her delivery, as well, of course, arm strength. And in the end, can she put it where the catcher is set up?
Jessica, your thoughts on her session so far?
She's been impressive, and she's showing a ton of confidence out there in this high-stakes situation, and that's a great sign. Seems to have good command, excellent velocity on all her pitches, plus she's showing she belongs at this level. It's really fun to watch.
Hello and welcome to the MLB Draft Combine on MLB The Show. I'm Ben Gelman and I'm thrilled to be bringing you all the action. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill in this one, Ace Best. Not that I have any room to talk, but she's on the shorter side for a starting pitcher. That can present some challenges because the ball comes from a lower release point and it tends to flatten out in the zone. She'll need to have good command, work the corners, and maybe even mix up her timing to keep hitters off balance. One down. Base is empty, one away. And now the right fielder, Luis Manuel. Rivera under it. Gets there, got it. And the batter will be the shortstop, Esteban Serrano. Popped up.
You got it. You got ball.
And that's the end of the inning. They're set down. All set for the start of this inning. Here's the center fielder, Arturo De La Rosa. Swing and a miss, 0-1. These tournament games are, of course, just a part of the larger picture here at the Combine. Drills and assessments measure each player's fitness, strength, agility, and on-field performance, as well as other skills. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And quickly one away in the second inning. Next is the designated hitter, Charles Martins. No score here in the second inning. Swings through it for the K. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 away here, nobody on. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Emilio Quintero. And that'll do it. Top half, third inning, leading off, Luis Vento.
Ball, that's low.
Close one, but doesn't get the call. And now 2-1. Grounds this one to short. Clark. That's the first out. Base is empty, 1 away. Woody Martin will hit next.
Hey!
Top of the third, no score. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Bouncer up the middle. Clark. Tosses to first. First two batters gone in the top of the third.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Joey Robin.
Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs and nobody aboard. Skies this one to center. And that is out number 3. 9 straight set down here to start the game. Swing and a miss. 0-1. And a ground ball to first. Can't come up with it. Not in time to get the out at first, and we'll see how they score it.
The batter, the right fielder, number 13, Luis Manuel.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And the slider just misses. Wise to take that slider down and in. Very difficult to square that up. And now it's even up. That one is foul. We'll see another. Foul tip, strike 3.
The batter, the shortstop, Esteban Serrano.
Fly ball left field. Palmeiro drifts towards it and makes the catch. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. There goes the runner. Got it. And that's the third out. They strand one. On to the bottom of the fourth now. Still no score. Swings through that one, out in front there. Grounder left side. On to first. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 22, Emilio Quintero.
0-1. 1 out and the base is empty. Fly ball left field. Palmeiro under it. And a couple of quick outs. Late on that fastball. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 2 down and nobody aboard. She's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Through 5 now without allowing a hit.
Now pitching, Andreas.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Andreas Villalobos. We'll try to keep this big lead right where it is. That wraps up this year's MLB Draft Combine. What a thrill to see these young prospects showcase their skills and boost their stock for the draft. For everyone at MLB The Show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.
With the second pick of the first round, the Chicago White Sox select Ace Best, a starting
Hello and welcome to Charles Schwab Field in Omaha, Nebraska. MLB The Show brings you Game 1 of the College World Series. It's the Oregon State Beavers and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Alongside Jessica Mendoza and Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Jess, this player has 2 goals here in Omaha, boost her draft stock and bring home a national title.
Winning over everything, Boog. That's all she's got to remember. When you focus on the scoreboard and not the scouts, you usually end up showing them what they came to see anyway.
And on the hill in this one, Ace Best. What do we need to know here? She
not dominate, but she always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with her on the mound today.
Stepping in, Nathaniel Tatum. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Come on, mow him down.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Nice job fouling that one off. It was not an easy pitch to hit.
That misses. Nope. And that is ball 1. On the ground right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first. Awesome play there. Now it's going to be Jerry Ashley. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
2 down, nobody on. Fought off foul. 0-2 now. Got him. Out number 3. Welcome back to opening round action here at Charles Schwab Field. When you touch down in Omaha, it just feels different, doesn't it?
Totally, Boog. The atmosphere here is just unreal. You walk down Main Street, every restaurant has the game on. Fans are decked out in colors all over the place.
Yeah, and I love seeing all the families that have made this trip for generations. This entire city just breathes college baseball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and misses. 1 out in the second.
That slider down and away is just brutal with 2 strikes. Got fooled and committed early, but there's no way that pitch was going to be handled. Sometimes you got to give credit where credit is due, and it's due to the pitcher right there.
Vincent Hairston in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Get him out of there.
In the air, left field. Out number 2.
Batting 5th, the catcher,
Angelina Vasquez digs in now. And that drops in for a strike. Second inning here, no score. Out to short, Sanguillen. On to first, and the inning is over. Aguilar up next. You think about Oregon State, Singy, and it's honestly one of the best underdog stories in all of college baseball.
Yeah, 3 national titles since 2006, and that's no fluke. That 2018 team especially, Adley Rutschman, was just on another level.
Totally, Singy. They went from kind of an outsider program to being that team that nobody wanted to face. Casey really built a dynasty there.
Now at the plate, Tyler Spence. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
One out man at first. Buddy Branch getting ready to hit. Top of the third, no score. Double play ball to second. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Tatum at the plate. You know, those back-to-back Beavers titles in 2006 and 2007, legendary. Both times they knocked off North Carolina in the championship.
Yeah, Boog, and that put Oregon State on the map. I mean, only 6 programs have ever gone back-to-back at the College World Series.
Nope, that one just misses. Ball 1. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Tap back to the mound. But it kicks foul. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Nicholas Allen. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Throw him the dark one. Throw him that good stuff.
Ground ball, left side, and that's just foul. See ya strikes him out for the 2nd time today. The Gamecocks have the lead 3. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Chad Flores.
Still pretty early in the ball game.
Pitching for the
The pitcher on here, Ace
7.
Best.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Stoits, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Not a count he wants to be in. Must have been sitting fastball because he was out in front of that slider for strike two.
Sets him down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Stepping in, Alan Arnez. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Be aggressive.
That one missed.
Really good spot at the knees, but she doesn't get the called strike, and she is not liking it. Still trying to get a better sense of the umpire zone.
Hey, one down now, one down.
Good job to fight that one off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
A reliever like this is such a luxury for a team. They come in, get the swing and miss, and just like that, 2 batters are down. Now a chance to strike out the side and stroll back to the dugout.
Sparbori at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Swings through it for the K. And she strikes out the side of the ninth. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if she can complete the shutout. Hello and welcome to Charles Schwab Field in Omaha, Nebraska. MLB The Show brings you Game 1 of the College World Series. It's the Michigan Wolverines going up against the South Carolina Gamecocks. John Sciambi with you alongside Chris Singleton and Jessica Mendoza. Jess, this player has 2 goals here in Omaha, boost her draft stock and bring home a national title.
Winning over everything, Boog. That's all she's got to remember. When you focus on the scoreboard and not the scouts, you usually end up showing them what they came to see anyway.
And on the hill in this one, Ace Best. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does she have a feel for all of those pitches, or is she just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where she wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if she can, she's going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Strike him out now. Hit him yourself.
Struck her out looking.
Batting third, the center fielder, Rory.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Rory Bowman. Popped up. Casilla in position. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom. Welcome back to the College World Series. Okay, let's discuss one of the more important aspects of coming to Omaha every year, and that's the food. Jess, what do you got?
Why are you looking at me? I mean, you know I love some food, and I think you understand if you're going to Omaha, Nebraska, you're looking for a good steakhouse, and this place, it's got the best.
Yeah, but don't sleep on the barbecue spots, guys. There's some of those little joints near the ballpark. They don't look real impressive, but they're absolutely hidden gems.
Aaron Pagan now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Second inning here, no score. Got him swinging for the K. Had him out front for strike three.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Sixto at the plate now, and that's strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball.
Ahead 1-2. Her best bet is to go up the ladder here. Just be sure to miss up and out of the zone.
Ball that's outside.
Give him the heater.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Get him with your best pitch right here.
Got him swinging. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Wayne steps in. Michigan's a program with real history, and they've shown they can still make noise nationally.
Well, that 2019 runner-up finish in Omaha surprised a lot of people, Jess.
What an incredible week for the Wolverines. They knocked out UCLA, pushed Vandy to the brink, and became the first Big Ten team in more than 50 years to reach the finals.
Seamus Graham now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That pitch in for a strike. 0-2. Struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
3 straight fastballs ends in a backwards K. He is not going to write home about that at bat.
Now the left fielder, Heather Dunham.
Get ahead, stay ahead. Come on, we got you.
This one in the air. Queen
you go.
under it. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. On to the fourth. Stepping in, Kyler Newhouser.
Stay ahead,
Foul
right there.
ball there. And that drops in for a strike. Swings through him for the K. Now 5 strikeouts for her on the mound.
She gets a 3-pitch strikeout. And I got no notes, guys.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jocelyn Irizarry. Swinging a foul out of play. The 0-1.
Attack the zone. Fill it up.
That's a slider for a strike. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Stays alive.
Throw him the dark one. Throw him that good stuff.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on her for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Bowman stands in now and watches strike 1. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
You know, when you aim for that outside corner, that slider is going to run too far off. She just needs...
Struck him out swinging. And she strikes out the side in the 4th. On to the bottom of the 4th. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Daoud Nolan.
Pitching for the game.
So they turn things over to the righty, Ace Best.
And she's got a nice lead to work with, so she should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Leading off, John Perkins.
Come on, home down.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
All credit to the pitcher, but come on. You got to try a little bit harder at the plate to see more than 3 pitches. Not exactly A for effort there.
And now Chang Ho Donnelly. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and it's 0-2. Chop to third, but it kicks foul.
Hey, one away.
Swings through it for the K. And they're down to their last out.
A reliever like this is such a luxury for a team. They come in, get the swing and miss, and just like that, 2 batters are down. Now a chance to strike out the side and stroll back to the dugout.
Zapata at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And it's fouled away. Best is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Best posted 3 strikeouts in a scoreless inning.
Managers dream of having a reliever who pitched like she did in this one. Came out of the pen ready to go, and she really locked down this lineup to help secure the W.
On to the bottom of the 8th. Digging in, Dallas Vasquez. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities. Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Two outs, base is empty. Jade Aquino digs in now. Swinging a foul straight back. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Got a break there. That was a pretty good spot on the outer edge.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Beater with a fastball.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
With the first pick of the first round, the St. Louis Cardinals select Ace Best, a starting pitcher.
Back now on MLB Network from Studio 3, it's Greg Amsinger with my guys, Yonder Alonso, Dan Plesac. A brand new top 100 prospect rankings has been released, something we like to dive into around here. And, of course, there are some new exciting names to get to know. Now, guys, what does it mean to a young player to be named one of the top 100 prospects in baseball? Dan, what did it mean to you back in the day?
Heightened expectations, right? You kind of have a target on your back. Everyone in your organization knows, hey, you're the top dog, and everybody's coming after.
And you were that as a flame-throwing lefty. But what about you? You were a top prospect as well, Yonder.
Yeah, and there's some expectations, right? You run away from it or you accept it. When you put on those cleats, when you're on that field, you want to embrace that and let everybody know who you are.
The pressure's real. Hopefully they can handle it like the two of you guys.
A very exciting milestone for this prospect as she's making her professional debut today on the bump. Always a special moment to witness. It's the Tulsa Drillers taking on the Springfield Cardinals. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. So almost ready to get underway. Ace Best on the bump in this one. She's one of the highest ranked pitching prospects in the Cardinals organization, and there's a lot of excitement in St. Louis for what she can bring in the future. Taylor Young, the leadoff batter, looks at ball one. Well, that's an interesting way to start the night. That sure looked like a strike to me. There's a strike. Late on that fastball. 1-2 now with nothing but fastballs so far. He should stay back and expect something off speed. Got him. One out in the top of the first. Her first strikeout in Double-A, and that is definitely the type of stuff that can keep you moving up the ladder to the bigs. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Miura moving back for this one. Gets there, got it. And we got to see him turn on the jets there and motor after that ball to track it down. That's always a fun kind of play to watch. Base is empty with 2 out. Here's the left fielder, Chris Newell, went hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Turns, rocks, and fires. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. There with plenty of time, inning over. They go down. The Drillers at the plate here in the second inning. Swings and misses. And that is strike one. A little out front there, swings through it. Gets a piece, stays alive. 0-2 now. Struck out swinging. And quickly one away in the second inning. Good location on that heater, top of the zone. That's the modern approach with the fastball. Trying to get good ride on it. Swing wasn't on time, but tough to get good contact on it, even if it had been. On 0-1, the delivery. Ground ball to second base. Richardson. Out number 2. 2 down now. Now a chance for Cameron Decker. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Late on that fastball. She's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. However, she could counter with something that breaks out of the zone to draw a swing. Makes the grab after a long run. And that's the end. On to the next inning. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Nelson Quiroz. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike two. Way too cavalier an approach from this lineup. They seem to be swinging at everything. Fights it off. We'll see another. Swings and misses. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And he makes an incredible catch. Wow.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Kendall George.
Bases are empty with two away. Now at the plate, Kendall George. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. We're here in the top half of the third. Two down and nobody aboard. It's a comebacker to the mound. Play made, bat ends the inning. 9 straight set down here to start the game. Top of inning number 4 with the Drillers at the dish. Young, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2022. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Chopped left side and handles that one. And one gone as they make the play.
The batter, the right fielder, Jair Pope.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe going to have to fight 1 or 2 off. And he's challenging that called strike. And she just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. And it's going to stay a strike. They've only got 1 challenge remaining. Nobody on and 2 outs. Now, Chris Newell, 0 for 1. We're in the 4th inning, no score. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. On the ground, right side. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. We're ready for the 5th inning. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Josue De Paula. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Struck out looking. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. Got a slider in the heart of the zone, but he couldn't pull the trigger on it. Bit of a break for the pitcher. Ground ball, right side, Richardson. And plenty of time to first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cameron.
2 away here, nobody on. Next to bat for the Drillers, Cameron Decker. Late on that fastball. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he goes down on strikes. Nice job out there as she gets him 1, 2, 3. So we're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher. Ace Best coming off her first Double-A win last time out. Let's see if this rising star can deliver once again today. It's the Springfield Cardinals and the Wichita Wind Surge. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Digging in for the Wind Surge, Garrett Spain. Swing and a miss. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. 0-2, and the delivery. Struck out looking. Fastball at the letters for strike three.
The shortstop, Caleb Culpepper.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Over near the wall. And that is a foul ball. One out and the base is empty. Swings through it. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first this evening. A bit unusual to see him swing so early. Typically uses the whole field, but a little jumpy in this spot. Here's the center fielder, Henry Mendez. Mendez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Late on that fastball. 2 quick strikeouts to start the game for this lineup. They may need to start attacking the first hittable pitch they see. Knocks that one away and will do it again. And here's the 0-2. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. We go on to inning number 2. On to the bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, Quinton Young. Swings through that one for strike 2. Foul ball, still 0-2. Ball 1 there. This pitch popped up. Richardson moving under this one. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Brendan Winokur.
It's a pop-up. Pete under it. And makes the catch.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 1, Ricardo.
Nobody on and 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Ricardo Olivar. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Hitter looks a little too passive against her right now, and she took advantage with 2 straight fastballs for strikes. Now the pitcher's in the driver's seat. And the 1-2. Got the batter swinging. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. We're at the end of 2. No score. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Andy Lugo. Pop up, foul on the right side. And that is a foul ball. Up and in, and the count even 1-1. And that one fouled off. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the third.
The left fielder.
He was late with the swing on a changeup. That filled a pitcher's confidence. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Hitters chasing the slider, and now the pitcher can expand the zone. Try to tease a swing at a ball that runs away from the hitter. Ross wants another look at the called strike, and here's a challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. Bases are empty with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Jarrell Ortega. Bit behind with that swing, it's strike 1. Still scoreless in the bottom half of the third. Swing and a miss, that's a K. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. On to the 4th frame, still scoreless. Welcome back. The wind surge at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. The Wind Surge were originally supposed to be Miami's Triple-A team, but after the 2020 minor league season was canceled, they got realigned to Double-A and hooked on with the Minnesota Twins. And a strike. Pops this one up. Campos has a beat on it. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Caleb Culpepper.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That's some great arm action from her to sell the changeup. Swings through it for the K. 2 outs already in the home 4th. And she just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. 2 down now. Next up for the Wind Surge, Henry Mendez. You know, I thought that was a strike, and yep, here's a challenge. And it just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. That ABS review sponsored by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical, innovating vision care since 1887 in Jericho, New York. Try their new daily contact lenses that fully dissolve after 24 hours with a 99% success rate. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound. 4-1 the final here today. Thanks for dropping by and joining me and our wonderful crew here on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Talk to you soon. Ace Best, with a blend of raw talent and poise, is quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Springfield Cardinals and the Wichita Wind Surge. First pitch coming your way next. Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, Henry Mendez.
The center fielder, number 64, Henry Mendez.
Swings through that one. A little out front there, swings through it. Swings at the big bender for the K. That's one of the classic strikeout pitches right there. The curveball diving down and out of the zone as the batter swings over it. You can trace the evolution of that pitch all the way back to Candy Cummings in 1867. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Spain disagrees with that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. Pop-up foul on the right side. Has a beat on it. And a couple of quick outs. Bases are empty with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Quinton Young. Didn't play in last night's game. Had a little breather. Swing and a miss. Kicks and delivers. Here's a high chopper. Ortiz. Play made. That ends the inning. Bottom of the inning. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Brandon Winokur. The 0-1. On the ground. There's one down. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. One out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. So 2 out. Ricardo Olivar digs in now. Swing and a miss. And the slider right there. Olivar will handle the catching in this one. 24 years old, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. 0-2, rocks and fires. Got it. Nice job out there as she gets him 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for the wind surge, Ben Ross. Swing and a miss, strike 1. This one lifted in the air, left field. Ledbetter settles under it and makes the catch. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in for a strike. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Miguel.
Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Briseno. Went hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday.
Ball, that's outside.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Great time to go to the slider. He was clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. And he goes down on strikes. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. We move on. Welcome back. The wind surge at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
Hey!
Bit of Kansas baseball trivia for you. Only 2 Hall of Famers have ever been born in the Sunflower State. Those 2 are infielder Joe Tinker and legendary pitcher Walter Johnson. Got the batter looking for the K. 1 gone leading off the 4th. And she just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. It's a comebacker to the mound. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, third baseman, Quinton.
Now the third baseman, Quinton Young, 0 for 1. Close doesn't get the call. Best will challenge the call, thinking it was a strike. And that one did find the zone. Still 2 challenges left for him. Oh, 0-1 now. Fly ball, left field. Rivas should have this one. Gets there. Got it. Moving on to the 5th. Bottom half of the 5th, and the wind surge batting. Popped up left side. One away. Well, he got a lollipop of a breaking ball, but he couldn't quite get the swing just right. That's what caused the pop-up.
Lugo.
Swing lifts it to shallow left field. Rivas under it. And quickly 2 away. And here's the catcher, Ricardo Olivar. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. What a job to stifle this offense. Almost 5 full innings of shutout pitching. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. Struck out swinging. And a nice frame on the mound. She sets him down 1-2-3. 5 innings down. The Cardinals have the lead 1-0. It's the large lad Burger's big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, you're on the ground to short. On to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop Kyle DeBar.
Swings through that one for strike 1. 1 out and the base is empty. And swing and miss. And that's in the dirt. Slider misses away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. 2 down now. Miguel Briseno now at the plate. Went down on strikes the first time through. Foul ball there.
Ball, that's outside.
Puts it in the air to center. And that's the 3rd out. Perfection through 6 innings.
Pitching for Springfield.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Luis Castellum. Comes in with a chance for save number 2 on the season. Best through 6 shutout innings and fans 7. She was simply stellar for them. This is an outing that may open some eyes, both inside and outside the organization. Ace Best is getting ready. She not only brings immense talent, but also a contagious enthusiasm for the game. She'll look to put those skills on display today. It's the Midland Rockhounds taking on the Springfield Cardinals. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, Colby Halter. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That went in there across the letters. Got him. Now 1 out. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground.
You've got room. You've got room.
2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Luke Mann.
2 away here, nobody on. Now the third baseman, Luke Mann. Some early struggles for him this season. He'll want to get on the right track soon. Here it comes. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. 0-2, rocks and fires. And misses inside. Grounder left side. There with plenty of time. Inning over. They're set down 1-2-3. The Rockhounds at the plate here in the second inning. Swing and a miss. Lasco goes 5'11", hitting cleanup. Usually a left fielder, but today he starts in right. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Efficient work on the mound there. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Next pitch off the plate, and it's 1-2. That slider froze him a bit. He was lucky it just missed outside. Pop up, foul on the right side. And that is a foul ball. She's doing a good job of changing speeds. First the off-speed stuff, then the heat. Now the hitter's off balance. That one is foul. We'll see another. 2-2 and pitch. Got the strikeout looking. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. So 2 out. Devin Taylor, the next to hit. 2 hits in last night's game. Takes a strike. Struck out looking. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Midway through the second, no score. All set for the start of this inning. And now the first baseman, Cole Kahn. If you find yourself saying, "Affogato, get my day going," or "I'm in a latte trouble," pick up Enrico's Espresso toothpaste. It'll put some pep in your step and in your mouth.
Batting 8.
Kahn disagrees with that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike is overturned following the review. Still 2 challenges left for him. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Popped up left side. Ledbetter on the move towards the line. And makes the grab. Lifted in the air to left. Ledbetter gets there under it. And quickly 2 away. Nobody on and 2 outs. Cameron Leary digs in now. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, nice changeup. That's some great arm action from her to sell the changeup. Up the middle. And that's the end of the inning. They go down in order. Top of the 4th inning with the Rockhounds at the dish. The 0-1. Foul ball there. And here's the 0-2. On the ground, right side. Linares takes it to the bag alone. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. The Rockhounds held hitless so far in the game. Knocks that one away and will do it again. Got the batter swinging. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. Bases are empty with 2 away. And the next batter, Luke Mann. 0 for 1. Grounded out the first time around. 0-1 now. On the ground to third, Ortiz. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. They're set down in order.
For your Springfield Cardinals.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Skylar Hales. A shot at save number 1 this season. Best didn't make it through 5, but no earned runs against. I liked a lot of what we saw from her in this one. She put them in a position to win, and they took advantage. Ace Best brings an electric energy to every game, making her a fan favorite and a formidable opponent on the hill. It's the Springfield Cardinals taking on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Connor Scott.
Hey!
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Got the batter swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Just couldn't get on time with a heater in that at bat. 3 straight fastballs, and he ends up with the strikeout. Popped up. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And now 2 away.
Batting third.
Next up for the Naturals, Brett Squires. On fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games. Here's a high chopper. Pete on the run. Sends it over to first. That's a pretty nice play there. They go down in order. Bottom half of the 2nd. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Nivens. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Nivens hitting cleanup, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2023. Now a fly ball to right center. Honeyman drifts towards it. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, number 18.
0-1. From bespoke masonry to soundproofing, your basement deserves the best. Montresor Basement Design can help every home, from a 1-bedroom to a classical. Here's a blooper to left. And it stays fair. So 1 on now with 1 away. No fear with 2 strikes. Really good approach at the dish. You talk about strong hands. He's got them. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone, and he still got enough of it for the hit to the opposite field. Gets a piece. It stays 0-2. Righty comes to the plate. Swings at the big bender for the K. And now at the plate, Colton Becker. And he has struggled this year. That's in there. Strike 1. Liner to right. That is the inning. They leave one runner on base. We've played 2 frames. Bottom of the inning, here's the catcher, Luke Maley. Fouled off, he was late. 0-2, here's the pitch. Cuts on it and misses, that's a strikeout. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. That curveball went right into the heart of the zone, but he just missed it. Swings through that one for strike 1. That's a slider for a strike. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the 3rd. A bit unusual to see him swing so early. Typically uses the whole field, but a little jumpy in this spot. Now a chance for Connor Scott. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. Swing and a miss. Nice. Bounces it to the left side. Moore to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 3 innings in the books in this one. The Cardinals with the lead. Welcome back. The Naturals at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. In just their 3rd season, the Naturals won the Texas League title in 2010. Their postseason roster included several future MLB players, including Danny Duffy, Will Smith, and Eric Hosmer. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks him down to 1 challenge left. Will Smith has been a reliever for almost his entire MLB career, but he was a starter for the Naturals in 2011. His 161 1/3 innings pitched that year is a team record and 70 more than his high in an MLB season. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1. Late on that fastball. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe going to have to fight 1 or 2 off. Struck out swinging. 2 outs already in the home 4th. And next, the cleanup hitter, Spencer Nivens, went deep in last night's ball game. Two outs, bases empty. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Rapid fire work on the mound. She's keeping these. Got him looking. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. We've played 4 full. The Cardinals. Bottom of the 5th here in Springdale, Arkansas. At the plate, the 3rd baseman, number 18. 0-1, here's the pitch. And that one finds its way through. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Just the 2nd hit she's allowed tonight, and I don't think that one is going to break up her rhythms too much. Gotta say, she's been terrific with her command in this one. Swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Got to 0-2 on 2 consecutive sliders, and now she can't connect on the curveball. He strikes out. Stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas, Colton Becker, 0-for-1. The Naturals down a run. Bottom half of the 5th. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. The 0-1. On the ground, right side, and handles this chance. There with plenty of time. Inning over. Continues to roll on the mound.
For Springfield.
So a lefty out of the pen, Bruce Zimmerman has to collect quick outs and keep the team within striking distance. 4-3, our final score. A one-run extra inning win. For our whole outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. We'll see you soon. Ace Best, with a blend of raw talent and poise, is quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Corpus Christi Hooks taking on the Springfield Cardinals. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. We are just about ready for baseball. And on the hill, Ace Best. She has been very stingy. What a great job she's done this season, limiting right-handed batters, keeping their average against her down below 200. You face so many righty hitters over the course of a season, and that means how you perform against them is extra important. Amazing that she's kept them under the Mendoza line. The spin on that one took it in on the hands, and that's pretty tough to do anything with. I know it looks meaty coming in from the opposite-handed pitcher, but that's deceiving. Base is empty, one away. Now it's the right fielder, Xavier Nyans. This pitch popped up. Baez settles under it. Gets there, got it. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Williams measures 6'1", 25 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick in 2023. 2 outs, base is empty. That's a strikeout looking. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. The Hooks at the plate here in the second inning. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. This broadcast is sponsored by Reginald Horger's Alpaca Farms, innovators in genetic technology. If you want an alpaca that can change colors while leaping 7 feet in the air, you need to call Reginald Horger's Alpaca Farms. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Late with the swing, strike 1. No score here in the second inning. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. Got the batter swinging. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And she did well to bring that slider that far inside on the hands of the hitter. If she'd left it out over the plate a little more, it could have gotten whacked. Nice location. Colin Price, the batter now, whiffs for strike 1. And this one lifted to left. And that'll do it. On to the next inning. Here's the second baseman, Tommy Sacco Jr. Campos settles underneath it, but it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And there's 1 away. Well, he got a lollipop of a breaking ball, but he couldn't quite get the swing just right. That's what caused the pop-up. Popped up. Richardson under it. And makes the catch. 2 down now. And now the DH, Luis Baez. Doing a fine job at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak. And that is out number 3. Top of the 4th inning with the Hooks at the dish. Riley Unroe now at the plate. Unroe measures 5'10", 180 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2013. And here's the 0-2. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Richardson under it. And quickly 2 away. Bases are empty with 2 away. And now it's going to be Jaron Williams. First at bat was a strikeout. The Hooks with a 0 in the hit column so far. Right through there for a strike. Struck out looking for the backwards K. And a nice frame on the mound. She sets him down 1-2-3. So 12 up, 12 down. We're ready for the 5th inning. Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, Arturo Flores. Late on that fastball. And that's a strikeout looking. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. That just missed. Best will challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. They've only got 1 challenge remaining. 1 out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss. She's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive her success. Really putting the ball where she wants it to go. 2 away now. And the next batter, Colin Price. Flied to left the first time. No. That one close. Ruled a ball. Swing and a miss out in front of that. No. Best will challenge the call, thinking it was a strike. That was really close around the knees, but she's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust her sights. Just caught the zone by a hair, and the call is overturned. Not only do they get a big reversal, but they keep their remaining challenge. And that one is foul. We'll try again. 2 outs, base is empty. Set down looking. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. So 5 perfect innings. Top of the 6th inning. And now, Tommy Sacco Jr. Swings through that one. And that drops in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. And she just continues rolling out there. Looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Fly ball to center. Snags it on the run.
Now batting, designated hitter, Luis.
Nobody on and 2 outs. Next is the designated hitter, Luis Baez. 0-1 now. That one fouled off. The Hooks still in search of their first hit in this one. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings and misses, and he goes down on strikes. Nice job out there as she gets him 1-2-3. Perfection through 6 innings.
For your Springfield Cardinals.
Righty reliever out the pen, Rondell Clemente. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. 1-0 the final. A 1-run extra inning win. Thanks for dropping by and joining me and our wonderful crew here on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Talk to you soon. Ace Best is getting ready. She not only brings immense talent, but also a contagious enthusiasm for the game. She'll look to put those skills on display today. It's the Springfield Cardinals taking on the Tulsa Drillers. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Taylor Young.
Ha!
Swings through it. What confidence to go back-to-back with those sliders. And now the hitter's in an 0-2 count without a clue what's coming next. Ground ball to third. Moore. One away.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nahir Pope.
And a big swing and a miss. One out and the base is empty. This one popped up. Rivas in position. Gets there. Got it.
Batting third,
the batter now, Chris Newell. 0 for 4 in yesterday's loss. Late on that fastball. And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, got the strikeout. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. We go on to inning number 2. No score. Bottom of the inning, coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Josue De Paula. Fastball for a strike. If there's someone in your life who needs to get what's coming to them, call Vendetta Bagpipes. They'll send a kilt-wearing piper over to teach them a lesson at such a high volume they'll never forget it. And neither will their ears. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. Got him. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. That's one of the classic strikeout pitches right there. The curveball diving down and out of the zone as the batter swings over it. You can trace the evolution of that pitch all the way back to Candy Cummings in 1867. Second inning, no score thus far. 0-2, waves at that one. Strikeout looking for the backwards K. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. Nobody on and 2 outs. Next is the designated hitter, Cameron Decker. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs. Down 0-2, swings through it. Swings and misses, struck him out. An immaculate inning. Who needs a defense behind you? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. A command performance for her. Bottom of the inning, here's the catcher, Nelson Quiroz.
Heck what?
Next offering is down low. What a take with 2 strikes. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Struck the batter out without a swing. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. That was in a hittable location, but he got caught looking at it. Might want that one back. Home team down by 1. Here in the back end of the third inning. That one finds the zone. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. That one missed.
Ball, that's low.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. That's 50 professional strikeouts for her. A nice reminder that hard work and dedication are indeed worth it. Bases are empty with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Kendall George, drove in their only run in last night's game. This one in the air to right. And that's that. We move on to inning number 4. The Cardinals out front, 1-0. Back here in Tulsa, bottom of the 4th. And here is Taylor Young. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. A little out front there, swings through it. And now 1-2. Best thought that was a strike, so here's a challenge. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Swing and a miss. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Fastball in for a strike. This has been a solid outing for her, and a lot of that is because she keeps pounding the zone like she did with that low fastball. 0-2, and the delivery. Ground ball to short. Handles the chance. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So 2 out. Next to hit, Chris Newell. Went hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday.
That's a ball. That's inside.
Slider squeezes the corner. Perfectly executed backdoor slider, and that's such a tough pitch to hit. It takes a very big from the hitter to stay back long enough to put the barrel on it. That one down the line. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. Moving on to the 5th. The Cardinals on top here, 1-0. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Skylar Hales. Not as reliant on the strikeout as many other relievers. Tends to get by on best. Didn't make it through 5, but no earned runs against. I liked a lot of what we saw from her in this one. She put them in a position to win, and they took advantage. Ace Best is getting ready. She not only brings immense talent, but also a contagious enthusiasm for the game. She'll look to put those skills on display today. It's the Springfield Cardinals taking on the Arkansas Travelers. First pitch coming your way next. Now a chance for Hunter Fitzgerald. Next pitch, in for a strike. That's inside.
That's inside.
On the ground to third. Moore. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Lazaro Montez.
Aye.
Grounder to short. Over to pick it up. No throws, safe at first.
Batting third.
Here's the center fielder, Bill Knight.
3, Bill.
That's it. And it's 0-1. Montez at first, 1 out. Left field. Out number 2.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Louis Suisbel.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Looks at one, then swings at one, and quickly he's down 0-2. Time to simplify your approach at the plate. At the belt, kicks and delivers. Set down looking. Fastball at the letters for strike 3. They leave one runner on base. We've played 1 inning. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, JT Aruda. Swing, high fly ball to center field. Honeyman gets there under it. 1 up, 1 down. This broadcast is sponsored by A.C. Hines Architecture, proud winners of the regional award for Best Cheesecake Designers. They'll work with you to get the right humidity and temperature to make your mammoth cheddar wheel taste its best. 1 out and the base is empty. Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. Just couldn't get on time with a heater in that at bat. 3 straight fastballs, and he ends up with the strikeout. Axel Sanchez, the next to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 down and nobody aboard. Bottom half of the second inning. This one in the air to right. Koperniak moving under it. Gets there. Got it. They're set down in order. All set for the bottom of the third. At the plate, Brock Rodden. This one is in there. That's strike 1. That's a slider for a strike. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Got to protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. Grounder to third. Moore. 1 down.
Out. Batting 9, the catcher, Nick Raposo.
Still scoreless in the bottom half of the third. Right through there for a strike. Twice now he's let a high strike go by, and the pitcher's gotten ahead 0-2. Now I think she climbs the ladder. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third.
The designated hitter, Hunter Fitzgerald.
Next up, the designated hitter, Hunter Fitzgerald. Grounded out the first time up. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Fitzgerald, 25 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Foul ball, still 0-2. Foul tip, but he hangs on. That's strike 3. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. We move on to inning number 4. No score. Welcome back. The Travelers at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground. Handles the chance. And there's 1 down.
He's out.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 3, Bill Knight.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. 1 out and the base is empty. And it's strike 2. Not sure what was discussed in the hitters meeting before this game. They're swinging at just about anything. Set down on strikes. 2 outs already in the home 4th. And she just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. And next, the cleanup hitter, Louis Suisbel, struck out looking the first time up. The 0-1 offering. That one close, ruled a ball. Challenge from the pitcher. She thought that was a strike. Just caught the zone by a hair, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side, Richardson. Play made. That ends the inning. They go down 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, JT Aruda.
Nope. Ball one.
Best. Surprised to not get the strike, and here's a challenge. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for him. And that drops in for a strike. Swings through it for the K. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth. Good location on that heater, top of the zone. That's the modern approach with the fastball, trying to get good ride on it. Swing wasn't on time, but tough to get good contact on it, even if it had been. On 0-1, the delivery. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That's some great arm action from her to sell the changeup. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. A bit unusual to see him swing so early. Typically uses the whole field, but a little jumpy in this spot. 2 down now. Here's the third baseman. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Now pitching for Springfield.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Skylar Hales. A shot at save number 1 this season. Best. Threw 5 frames without giving up an earned run and struck out 7. Can't pin this loss on her at all. She put them in position to come away victorious with a good start. Ace Best, fresh off a standout pitching performance. Can she put together another excellent outing today? It's the Springfield Cardinals taking on the Arkansas Travelers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Hunter Fitzgerald.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Yanked that changeup back. Just diabolical. Swing and a miss. Locked him up with the slider. That's the first out. That slider got in on his hands, and he really didn't have much of a chance. Hard to get the hands extended and get the bat around when it bores in on you that much. Probably should have taken it. The 0-1. Fly out to center field.
Take it.
Makes the grab on the run. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. Bases are empty with 2 away. And here at the plate, Sammy Siani had the day off yesterday. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss. Got to 0-2 on 2 consecutive sliders. And now she can go a swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Bottom of the inning. And now, Luis Suispel. This broadcast is brought to you by the mathematical constant I. Just because a real number's imaginary doesn't mean you shouldn't learn about it in high school algebra. Here it comes. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up. Baez settles under it and makes the catch. Pop up, foul on the right side. Linares moving under it. And quickly 2 away. That was the one he wanted, but a little early on the swing. When that happens, if your front side flies open, you're likely to get too far under it like he did there. Anthony D'Onofrio now at the plate and swings through strike one. Fights the two-strike pitch off to the right. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Got it. And a nice frame on the mound. She sets him down 1-2-3. We're at the end of 2. As we go to the last of the third. Now the third baseman, Axel Sanchez. Got it started a little too early there. Strike one. Sanchez hitting in the 7-hole today. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. 0-2 now. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down. Late on that fastball. Once again, she's ahead 0-2, and she's got the power in this at bat. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. Not sure how you throw a curveball much better than that. Went down and in on the opposite-handed hitter, and by doing that, she kept it away from the dangerous parts of the zone. Sweet pitch. 2 down now, and here is Nick Raposo. Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. 0-2, rocks and fires. Swing and a miss, that's a K. Nice job out there as she gets him 1-2. Back here in North Little Rock, bottom of the 4th. And now the DH, Hunter Fitzgerald.
Yeah!
Down 0-2, swings through it. Got the batter looking for the K. 1 gone leading off the 4th. That one's in there, 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Twice now, he's let a high strike go by, and the pitcher's gotten ahead 0-2. Now I think she climbs the ladder. Bouncer up the middle. Throws to first. 2 outs already in the home 4th. So 2 out. Sami Ciani, the next to hit. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. The Travelers, still in search of their first hit in this one. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. So 12. Half of the 5th, and the Travelers batting. Cut on and missed. Strike 1. The city of Little Rock gets its name from a small stone outcropping on the banks of the Arkansas River, but I think the other name they kicked around for the city is much cooler. Arkopolis. I mean, come on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. Here's a pop-up. Campos under it. And a couple of quick outs. 2 away here, nobody on. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Anthony D'Onofrio. And swinging a miss. Right through there for a strike. Got the batter swinging. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. So 5 perfect innings in the books.
Now pitching for Springfield.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Skylar Hales, 25th appearance of the year. Ace Best, a promising prospect just about ready to go. She brings a combination of talent, dedication, and heart to every game. It's the Wichita Wind Surge taking on the Springfield Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. We are nearly ready to get underway. And on the hill today, Ace Best. We're well into the season. With the success she's having on the hill, her odds of a promotion look quite good. And here we go. And now, Maddox Houghton. And here's the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. That's about as textbook a two-strike slider as there is. Breaks away from the hitter, low and away, and just runs away from the bat. I'm not sure if he even could have done damage if he'd made contact. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. One out and the base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swings and misses. That's two quick outs here in the top of the first tonight. A bit unusual to see him swing so early. Typically uses the whole field, but a little jumpy in this spot. Now the left fielder, Henry Mendez, making a lot of contact recently, batting over 300 so far this month.
Got room.
And makes the catch. They go down in order. Top half of the second from Springfield. And here's the first baseman, Andy Lugo. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Bad Boy Bidets has a wide array of patterns available, from classic flames to leopard print to stroboscopes. Make every toilet visit an adventure with Bad Boy Bidets. Got him. Leadoff batter retired here in the second.
Hitter, Brandon Winokur.
Here comes the 0-1. Popped up right side.
You go.
That's out number two.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 1, Ricardo Olivar.
Next up for the Wind Surge, Ricardo Olivar. 1 of 4 with a double in yesterday's game. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Two outs, base is empty. That one missed.
That missed, that's a ball.
What a take with 2 strikes. Ground ball to first. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. The Cardinals on top. We move on to the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Jake Rucker. Rucker stands at 6 foot even, 195 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2021. Struck the batter out without a swing. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The shortstop, Merrick Houston.
The 0-1. Pops this one up.
You go.
2 away now.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 21, Ben Ross.
Base is empty with 2 out. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Ben Ross.
Here.
That's in there. 0-2 now. We're here in the top half of the third. 2 down and nobody aboard. Struck out looking for the backwards K. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back to Springfield, Missouri, top of the 4th inning. The batter now, Maddox Houghton. This pitch popped up.
Oh, you take it.
And there's 1 down. Those high fastballs in the zone
Now
look
batting,
so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them.
Amen.
Late on that fastball. One out and the base is empty. Grounds this one to the right side. Steps on the bag. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. Hendry Mendez digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. Oh, 1 now. There's a strike. And he goes down on strikes. And a nice frame on the mound. She sets him down 1, 2, 3. Midway through the 4th, the Cardinals out front. We're ready for the 5th inning. At the plate, Andy Lugo. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. And that one fouled off.
That's a ball.
That's in there. 1 and 2 now. The win surge with a 0 in the hit column so far. The strikeout there. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. That fastball on the inner half locked him up, and you have to think he was looking to the outer part of the plate, trying to protect. But then the heater comes in right under the hands, and he was caught flat-footed. So digging in, Ricardo Olivar, 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Fine work in this one, just 1 strike away from a 5th shutout frame. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side.
Plenty of room. You got it.
And that's that. Home half of the 5th.
For your Springfield Cardinals.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Jack Findlay. A shot at save number 1 this season. Best through 5 scoreless frames and whipped 8. Team effort for the win, and it started with what she was able to give them on the mound. She put them in position to come away victorious with a good start.